Is Mackenzie McKee, star of Teen Mom, the next chapter, expecting her first child with Casanio Hall, her fiance. She has shared the journey with her admirers after the two underwent IVF. Was this ride a success, then? To learn more about the current situation, continue reading. Is Mackenzie McKee and her fiance expecting their first child? Mackenzie McKee was done after having her third child. As she revealed on Teen Mom, her hormones overtook her and left her in a complete mess. This conversation took place as she and her fiancé, Casanio Hall, were investigating their options for getting pregnant. After her third child, she decided she was done because her last pregnancy had been stressful, so she had her tubes shut. Furthermore, Mackenzie has diabetes, and some of the drugs she took to help conceive did affect her blood sugar levels. She did talk about how having her third was so awful that she had to tie her tubes. I also experienced a terrible depressive episode with the birth of my third child. It's because of having terrible hormones. When I say terrible, I mean that it was incapacitating. I don't want to be depressed. After all, I was suicidal, sort of. Her odds of becoming pregnant naturally were low, but she could have had her tubal ligation reversed. She and Casanio decided to do IVF as a result. She was eager to see what would happen once they collected her eggs. Mackenzie revealed 3 months ago that she was getting 2 of her embryos implanted, but nothing has changed. Concurrently, at the end of January 2024, Teen Mom premiered a new season. She might have had to keep it quiet as a result. Fans claim to spot a bump in Mackenzie McKee and Casanio's adorable Valentine's Day TikTok. She appeared to have a pregnancy bump as soon as she opened the robe, but was it something she had to conceal for her MTV contract? Fans jumped in right away. I pondered whether the IVF was accepted and you simply chose not to disclose it due to your television contract. All that is required for confirmation is this. Congratulations. Bumpin' along. Fans of Teen Mom were ecstatic by the prospect of a baby bump. They continued to leave comments on Mackenzie McKee's TikTok, expressing their hope that the IVF was successful and she became pregnant. Is there a baby bump? Please ask. I hope I'm not going to shout. I immediately thought, funny, I'm noticing a hint. That girl has a whole bump. Naturally, some fans thought it was impolite to inquire about her pregnancy because of how delicate it is. However, so many people noticed that it was difficult for them to remain silent or ask questions. I'm sending Mackenzie a lot of baby dust, whether she is or not. Do you believe she is bound by contract to wait for an announcement, and did you perceive a bump or was it just the shirt? Please share your thoughts and tune into Teen Mom, the next chapter on Thursdays on MTV.